Rollo Tomassi, The Rational Male. Dive into Rollo Tomassi's The Rational Male, a provocative exploration of the power dynamics in modern relationships. This summary unveils why Tomassi argues that women hold the reins in sexual and relational terms, a concept he ties back to evolutionary roots and societal shifts, like the sexual revolution. The book challenges the conventional wisdom of romantic pursuits with concepts like hypergamy and the red pill ideology, making a case for men to reclaim control in their relationships. Through practical advice and illustrative examples, it encourages readers to re-evaluate the societal narratives that shape male-female interactions. Prepare for an eye-opening read that questions known paradigms and urges self-awareness in navigating the complex landscape of love and attraction.
Evolutionary power shift. Can men and women truly share equal stakes in a relationship? Not according to the Manosphere. In this view, one gender always prioritizes its interests, and women are declared the undeniable victors in this subtle power struggle. The author suggests that women lead relationships instinctively, rooted in evolutionary survival traits that have evolved over generations. This female power, though often unspoken, has been solidified through societal changes, particularly since the sexual revolution of the 1960s. Amidst a world grappling with patriarchy, discrimination, and a quest for equality, this perspective challenges conventional beliefs. What makes this dominance appear invisible? The answer lies in the conditioning of men from birth. Taught to be gentlemen, they grow up catering to female expectations. Decisions about education, career, and living arrangements often revolve around a current or future female partner. It seems like men choose their partners, but the reality is, women choose them. Consequently, a man's perceived autonomy is minimal. Birth control gives women extensive control over family planning, often executed discreetly. Even in marriage, should it end in divorce, men find themselves financially tethered through alimony and child support, reflective of a societal bias toward female interests. These dynamics illustrate a pervasive influence women wield, maintaining this power seamlessly. Female power dynamics. Imagine being told to man up or abide by gentlemanly conduct. Such societal expectations aren't mere coincidences, they align with what some call the matrix meant to ensnare men in particular behavioral patterns. At the heart of this dynamic is the concept of the soulmate, a romantic ideal that seals a man's focus on supporting a woman's evolving aspirations. Initially, these aspirations might be genetic allure, later morphing into securing a reliable provider for her and any potential offspring. Women strategically seek partners with resources or attractiveness. If one aspect is missing, they might look outside the relationship to fulfill unaddressed desires. Sometimes, a woman may have a child with one man for his genes and marry another for his stability, or leave a partner once her needs are met. Social conventions, many argue, serve as another mechanism of control, dictating chivalrous behavior to maintain male compliance and curtail deviation through shame. The empowerment tools women wield are not limited to societal norms. With modern innovations like contraception, women gain significant autonomy over reproduction, allowing them to choose when and with whom to bear children. Advocates like Rollo Tomassi suggest that pregnancy decisions are made based on self-interest, sometimes opting for abortion if outcomes aren't advantageous. Despite these views, it's not necessarily a calculated conspiracy, rather, natural instincts are honed through generations of cultural reinforcement, including encouragement from men. Influences from mass media, feminist thought, and social currents subtly sustain this dynamic, with women playing an instinctive role in this intricate interplay of relationships and societal expectations. The Hypergamy Playbook. Men often find themselves puzzled when it comes to interpreting women's intentions. Many have encountered a woman who seems interested but isn't progressing the relationship quickly, or others that are seemingly friendly but hesitant to meet in person. Contrary to common belief, these scenarios don't hinge on luck. Women will go to great lengths to fulfill their desires, whether that involves short-term flings or seeking a partner for long-term stability. This dynamic showcases hypergamy, which reflects a woman's ability to pursue what she considers her current priority. The challenge lies in deciphering women's nonverbal cues, as they typically convey their desires subtly rather than explicitly. To make informed decisions that benefit them, men must focus on women's actions instead of their words. For instance, when a woman suggests a platonic relationship, it signifies rejection. Similarly, if there's no effort to bridge the gap in a long-distance relationship, it indicates she's holding out for someone else. To effectively communicate desires, men must master the art of subtlety, just as women do. Those who intuitively understand this without needing explanations are admired. Women are drawn to men who exude silent confidence and take cues from behavior, showcasing their alpha credentials. From an evolutionary standpoint, the ideal mate offers the best chance for successful offspring. Women's continuous testing of a man's strengths is inevitable in both short and long-term relationships. A failure to meet these expectations results in a drop in status, leading to replacement regardless of wealth. Mastering these principles entails recognizing and disengaging from ingrained societal beliefs, allowing one to see beyond what's said to what's truly intended. Redefining the Alpha. Imagine a young man daring to defy societal expectations. This rebellious behavior exemplifies what distinguishes an alpha male from the crowd. It's not about reckless actions themselves but the audacious confidence to stand apart, untouched by societal conventions. Alpha is defined by action and presence, not just a label. Picture a man who, at work, commands respect and admiration. He embodies what it means to be a contextual alpha, varying his domination across different environments. This dynamic doesn't stop at professional prowess. Looks and style hold significant sway in the primal dance of attraction. A man who invests in himself physically and refines his style captures attention and ignites desire. This is crucial because the appeal is both physical and imaginative, deeply rooted in the psychology of attraction. When navigating relationships, a mantra emerges for men: decisions shouldn't be swayed by the expectations of women, whose preferences may evolve, particularly as they approach their sexual prime in their early 20s. Meanwhile, the male journey to maturity and influence often peaks around age 30, offering broader horizons in both career and relationships. Dating should begin with a non-exclusive mindset, sampling diverse experiences until settling becomes desirable. Around 30, it's a prime time for exploration while scouting for potential long-term partners, if that aligns with one's goals. Yet, even within marriage, one must guard against complacency. The shift from alpha to pushover can occur subtly if a partner becomes too comfortable. Maintaining intrigue is crucial. Subtly signaling interest from others can evoke a healthy competitive edge, reigniting passion. In relationships, what's known as game plays a pivotal role. It involves sustaining a partner's interest by keeping the dynamics engaging. Essential to this is establishing relationship boundaries from the outset and regularly reaffirming your stance. Stepping into a relationship on your terms is non-negotiable, as retreating from a partner's framework is nearly impossible once entered. By proactively asserting these dynamics, one retains control and ensures a balance, fortifying the relationship with respect and desire. Commandments for control. Tomassi's rules form the guiding principles for men who aim to dominate their relationships, leaving little room for negotiation or compromise. The crux is maintaining the upper hand and ensuring one partner holds sway over the other. A key strategy is keeping past sexual escapades under wraps to prevent boasting or sparking jealousy in a current partner. If she makes you wait for intimacy, understand your place in her priorities and avoid futile negotiations that sap desire. Remember, a woman truly interested will bypass any personal barriers for you. In this perspective, true alpha males with options don't wait, and women are more attracted to men who are desirable to others. Moving in with your partner becomes a trap, bringing suffocating familiarity and reducing your freedom to explore other possibilities. This situation can lead to being manipulated through sex, tethering financial responsibilities, and hindering personal progress. Men should control birth-related decisions, as relinquishing this responsibility can lead to severe financial and emotional consequences without any appreciation in return. The belief is that women's love is conditional, aligned with their self-interests. Regarding past relationships, Tomassi advises against rekindling old flames, depicting it as an act of desperation with no real payoff, since negotiating for rekindled affection rarely works. Upholding self-worth and never making excuses to avoid intimacy is crucial, as it indicates a lack of competition and lowers perceived status. Self-deprecation, and even undue humility, might signal weakness. Instead, project continual self-improvement and ambition to enhance perceived value. Internalizing and discreetly applying these rules is asserted to position the man as the decision-maker in relationships, reversing the conventional dynamic. The overarching goal is to ensure that personal growth and control remain paramount while navigating the complexities of romantic entanglements.
In concluding The Rational Male, Rollo Tomassi leaves readers with a roadmap to better navigate the complexities of male-female relationships. Central to his message is the imperative for men to unplug from societal expectations, often shaped by the so-called matrix, and instead embrace an understanding of female behavior grounded in evolutionary psychology. Through embodying alpha traits and retaining relational frame control, Tomassi suggests men can set the terms of relationships rather than submitting to ingrained gender norms. The book serves not just as a critique of how societal structures shape interactions, but as a guide to fostering authentic connections that align with personal goals and aspirations. This summary distills Tomassi's controversial viewpoints, empowering men to make informed, autonomous choices in their personal lives.